that Afghanistan is a ethnically very diverse place. And the Taliban have no support in the Hazara regions, virtually none in the Tajik areas. So we're really talking about the roughly half the country that is Pashtun. And there, frankly, when the Americans were there and the French and others, well, they controlled the bases they operated from. They could control the main roads. They could control whatever territory they were patrolling. But the rest of it was controlled by no one, or was a place where the Taliban could operate freely. And your report, and it was extremely good reporting, indicates that the situation is more or less the same. The Taliban control their bases. They control the road. The Afghan army control their bases. They control the road. And the rest of the area where they're not present is dominated by the Taliban.
So you can't put a soldier behind every bush, Peter Galbraith, but what does it say about foreign forces? Now we're hearing talk they might stay an extra decade. Your thoughts on that?
Well, what's being discussed now is a very small investment on the part of the international community as compared to the 600+ billion that has been invested by the United States alone since 2001, and the several thousand lives that have been lost. So I think it's, I'm not sure it will make any difference, but I don't see any harm in it. But I think there's one big issue that's out there that is worth mentioning. President Karzai said today that he wasn't going to sign the agreement to allow the U.S. forces to remain until next year, until after the presidential elections. These are elections where he rigged the elections in 2009 that secured him his current term, and his brother is a candidate in April. And it does raise the question as to whether he's trying to use this as a leverage to win support so that the international community will be accepting of those results if they're as unfair as they were in 2009. And frankly, there's every indication that the fraud will be equally bad.